Hello, my name is Kainton, and today we are going to start the first in the series of AngularJS tutorials. And before we actually start doing some practicals, I want to let you have some background information about AngularJS, and that is very important so that to help you to see that AngularJS is really very easy. Before I go through this, take note that to learn AngularJS, you don't need anything. You don't need to buy anything. You simply need your computer. All right, we'll come to that. So what is AngularJS? AngularJS is an open source web framework developed by Google and is based on JavaScript that is used for building web applications. So what is a web framework? A web framework is a software framework used to support development of web applications and services. Well, I think it seems the same definition. So just to simplify, a web framework is a collection of codes that have been written and packaged by programmers so that you can reuse it without having to pay. Now, in case of AngularJS, is open source, you don't have to pay anything. So AngularJS is simply a web framework based on JavaScript developed by Google. What are the benefits? Why should you learn AngularJS? One, for me, the most important benefit is that it's very easy to learn. I can tell you that without any knowledge of programming, you can learn AngularJS, and I'm going to teach you this in this series of tutorials. So AngularJS is also very good for single page applications and also for even complex applications. If you visit this website madewithangular.com, you'll see many websites that has been developed using AngularJS. Maybe we just visit it to see some of the websites made with AngularJS, madewithangular.com. So in this website, you'll see how good a website made with AngularJS can actually be. So these are websites made with AngularJS. Let's take, for instance, this very website, Compagnia Pamena de Aviation, is a French website for flight booking. It's made completely with AngularJS. So this is exactly what you can do free without having to pay anything. You just have to keep learning. Alright, so remember to subscribe. I put the subscribe button to remind you because this will be a very easy tutorial series. Other benefits of AngularJS include dependency injection. We are going to discuss this along the line. It simply means that an object or a file supplies dependency for another object. So this will become clearer as we move. Another benefit is two-way binding. So the changes made in the model reflect in the view immediately, and changes made in the view reflect in the model. The model here refers to your scripts that you run at the back end. Your views refers to the HTML page that the user sees. So any changes made reflect immediately. You don't have to create some refresh code to be able to do this. We'll do this practically as we move along. What do you need to learn AngularJS? As I mentioned, you need nothing. It means that unlike C++ or C# or some other languages that require maybe Visual Studio, AngularJS doesn't need anything like that. In fact, our first application or script that we are going to write, we are going to use Notepad, and that will be in tutorial 2. Later, we can install Notepad++, is also free. Maybe we can use NetBeans IDE or maybe Eclipse, but that will be very much optional. You can actually write your AngularJS without all of this. Everything here is free. You can build your application without having to pay a dime to anybody. Now you can get the presentation of this series of tutorials from this website. I'm going to visit it so that you see the series of tutorials. So there is AngularJS for beginners course outline. So I'm taking it bit by bit. I'm going to put this link in the description box. So we have the topic, you have the video lesson, and you also have the PowerPoint. So now we have 2 lessons up there. I'm not sure the PPT is available at this time, but click on the link, you may be able to download. So we have these 2 lessons right now, so you can just go through them. It takes about 10 minutes of your time to go through, and you are good to go. So I think I'm going to end here, and remember to subscribe, and also make sure you go through the course outline, what we are going to learn. So let's go on to tutorial 2 so that we can actually set up AngularJS in our system and start writing our scripts.